Pat McLaughlin here with Mindset Minute. I've got Helen Cummings here, and she's James Cummings' mother, Cindy's mother-in-law. She's been with me at Great Clips for 13 years, 2009. She's been spectacular today, giving some great words of wisdom. And today's segment is going to be called Gratitude. And as we always do, take it away, Miss Helen Cummings.
Yes, gratitude is one of these topics that kind of overlaps some of the other topics we've already talked about. Gratitude is thankfulness. Gratitude, when we are feeling thankful, we're shifting over to the positive side of the brain. And when we're over there, we're going to be looking for our gifts. We're going to be looking for an answer. We're going to be looking for the right path. So gratitude is just a wonderful attitude that gets us started. And if we finish with gratitude, it's even better. When we give thanks for something that happens to us, we begin to know and experience that every step forward is a step towards something better. We're expecting it. We have an intention that we're going to move through this. We're going to be thankful for what we learn, and we're going to get better. It all flows. Now, to understand gratitude, it does help to review that our mind is one of three places. Our mind is focused on the past, memories, and as soon as we say, I'm having a good day and I'm grateful, it becomes a memory. There is the moment, but bringing an attitude of thankfulness and gratitude into the moment, you're going to create a better day. You're going to create a better meeting. You're going to solve some problems, and people will be asking you, how'd you do that? Gratitude. Gratitude. You can go to any drugstore and buy a gratitude journal, because many programs, whether they're 12-step programs or they're developing this strong practice of taking care of yourself, you should start your day with gratitude.
Great point.
I do, because I ask where my gifts are today. I'm already expecting some gifts.
Show me your gifts.
That's correct. Show me my gifts.
That's right.
And I'm thankful because I can't even write them all down at the end of the day. It could be gifts as simple as watching the leaves shimmer against the blue sky above Spooner's Creek.
That's right.
Or it could be the sparkles on the water that warm me up when I'm a little bit cold. Just look at the sparkles, close your eyes, let the sparkles go inside, and you feel warmer. If you don't believe me, try it sometimes. It works. That's one of those meditation techniques. So gratitude is just something that everybody can choose to be thankful. We can choose. If you want a bigger and better life, if you want something different than what you're getting and you're not happy, choose to be thankful. Understanding that every person is empowered to choose their attitude. Thankfulness is an attitude. When we are thankful, many possibilities show up, and we are open to experiencing life. We can, if we're in the moment, improve relationships by being thankful, even if they're difficult. Now, as a parent, you learn this when you deal with a 2-year-old. And there are times that you're not feeling thankful, because the opposite of gratitude is fear or anger. And you can get angry at your 2-year-old when they want the cookie and you're cooking dinner and you say no and they're on the floor screaming and yelling. Or you can be thankful that they feel so passionate about that, and then you divert their attention, and then you're better at diverting the 2-year-old's attention. Who is the teacher in that scenario, Pat?
The kid.
The 2-year-old, yes. And the parent learned how to be a little more patient, maybe.
Right. Just like your first story, the kids can teach you a lot.
They can. They can. Also, I think of the hurricane that we that live in this area actually went through.
Hurricane Florence.
Yes, and when I came home, I thought I was moving back to Spooner's Creek in my special room above the garage, and actually moved into Pat and Maria's house because they were in Tennessee. And that house has great mojo. It's just every room opens up to the circle. Now, when I arrived home from New Hampshire in that moment, I was thankful I had a place to go, but I got to sleep in the dining room. And I didn't even have a door, so we got a curtain. And my memories, the year we were in that house, are priceless. Rob and Adam, on their way out to high school, would stick their hand through the curtain and tell Grandma goodbye as they went out the front door. We had to be close, and it was almost a tribal existence because we each had our own little corner we could go to, but most of the activity was in the center of the house. We could have been miserable because we weren't in the dream house on the creek. But I think every one of us loved living in that house, and we now have another family member that's bought the house while Pat and Maria have moved to a new house.
Yeah, that house can tell stories.
It
has served us well there.
But it is. It's just the
Indeed.
space and the memories. And for me, I had gratitude that whole year because I really got to be part of James and Sydney's family because we're all on top of each other, and we all came out to the kitchen, the campfire. So that's my story on gratitude. You can take any situation, and if you're looking for the gifts and you recognize that your mind is really looking for the positives, life gets sweeter. If you're seeing all the negatives and your brain is over in the negative, you will be stressed and you will fail to let yourself be blessed.
Couple of final thoughts here. Let's expound on what you just said. As she said, and John Gordon, the author, says this, and you've heard us say this before on Mindset Minute, you can't be blessed and stressed at the same time. Right. And Helen also talked a lot about being present. And when we call that present time consciousness. When you live in the moment, you have an opportunity to be living in gratitude. Yes. When you live in the past, often you live in regret. You know, wow, I wish I did this differently. When you live in the future, you're living in worry. Oh, I wonder what that's going on. But when you're living in the present, it gives you opportunity to be in that gratitude moment. And you did a great job here tying it all together. Today, again, was all about gratitude. Take a gratitude walk. Be thankful. Be in the present. That's why they call it a gift.
Absolutely.
Have a great day. Hope you enjoyed the Mindset Minute with none other than Miss Helen Cummings.